Today we have a set 22 headliner pack coming out on the market, and as you guys may have seen on MLB The Show Twitter, it did say it was going to be a Future Stars card. It definitely is, and it is none other than Carter Kieboom on the Washington Nationals. And for those of you who don't know, I do stream on Twitch under twitch.tv/Berrigan. It would mean the world if y'all dropped a follow. You can also follow me at Berrigan Gaming on Twitter. You'll see wherever I'm making posts about MLB The Show or MLB in general. Now, I've seen on social media that people think this card is really solid. We're gonna go take a look and be the judge of that. Well, how do you get this Carter Kieboom? Like I said at the beginning of the video, he's gonna be in the set 22 headliner pack for 7,500 stubs. That's gonna be the easiest way to get him, unless you buy him off of the market, which he will be a little bit more expensive. Alright, so Carter Kieboom, he's a shortstop. He can play second and third base. He is a right-handed hitter. He's got 95 contact against righties, 113 contact against lefties, 84 power against righties, 100 power against lefties, 83 vision, 110 discipline, 110 clutch. Alright, just off of first impressions alone, offensively, this card feels almost identical to Chipper Jones. I'm not sure if it's him being better against lefties versus righties. I'm not sure if it's the vision being relatively the same. But besides being a switch hitter in Chipper's favor, I think this Carter Kieboom card might be overall better. Now on the defensive side, he's got 78 fielding, 94 arm strength, 93 arm accuracy, and 75 reaction with 62 speed. I'm not gonna lie, this card is really solid defensively. He kind of gives me a Carlos Correa vibe, so it almost feels like this card is a combination of Chipper Jones and Carlos Correa, the one that just got released if you haven't watched our other video. And if you guys don't believe me, let's go check it out. See what I'm talking about? He's got the lower contact against righties, the lower power against righties, but he absolutely mashes lefties. Again, being a switch hitter is gonna be in Chipper's favor almost every time. You wanna have the bat that gives you the most comfortability, not the bat that you just have to rely on the attributes. But then we look over to the defensive side and we can see that Carter Kieboom absolutely crushes Chipper Jones. And to be honest with you, it might be the reason why I take Chipper out of my lineup and throw this Carter Kieboom in. And so for Carlos Correa over here, we have pretty relatively similar offensive numbers, except that Carter Kieboom mashes lefties and isn't as good against righties, but defensively is where they're the same. You've got a guy with great arm strength, really good accuracy, solid fielding. I think this is going to be a nice combination of Correa and Chipper and Carter Kieboom. I think he's going to be a guy that makes a lot of people's lineups. But before we get done showcasing this Carter Kieboom card, let's go take a look at his quirks. Alright, he's got hitting machine, bomber, walker, cannon, sniper, pressure cooker, and unbreakable. His quirks look solid. There's no glaring issues, but there's also nothing that really puts him over the top. I think his attributes do that for him. And honestly, I think this card would be good for anybody. If you're a lower tier player and you have a massive PCI, he's going to hit absolute dongs for you. Now, if you're a top tier player and you're playing on Legend and you're trying to grind those leaderboards, he's going to still mash for you because he still has 83 vision and he's got the high contact, which is one of the most important parts about playing on Legend. A lot of people don't know that the vision only impacts the outer portion of the PCI, whereas the contact increases the inside PCI and allows that to expand so that way you could foul off balls a little bit easier, kind of make more contact, hopefully get a better hitting result. So all in all, I think this card's going to be really good for the entire community. This is one of those cards that you can't really complain about it. It's solid all around. I think it's going to be a nice card for everybody to use. Now, if I were to grade this card, I'm going to give it a solid A-. I think it's one of the most balanced offensive and defensive players in the game. I like his versatility across the infield. The only thing that sucks is he's a right-handed hitter, but that's okay. His attributes make up for it. You might be able to afford taking out Chipper Jones from your lineup if it means having a balanced hitter like this guy, who also may not botch your routine ground ball. Yeah, I feel comfortable giving this card an A-. Now, is Carter Kieboom gonna make my team? He actually might, because we've been looking to put somebody at shortstop and move our cap over to catcher. So I might go and get this Carter Kieboom and give him a try. Give him some at-bats, see if he hits dingers. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for us on episode 4 of On Paper. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe. If you guys have any comments about my takes on the card or suggestions, please feel free to comment down below. And thank you for watching On Paper.
That feels like a lie. Cigarettes burning. I said I would quit the money I'm earning. Spend on bullshit. Feel like I'm